The Dalokhos Bar is the least loved heavy item. Across YouTube and Reddit, the general consensus seems to be that
is there any reason to use this item at all?
And after a certain YouTuber from St. Petersburg forced Valve to remove the extra overheal the Twix used to give you, it really does seem that the Snickers has fallen to a distant third in the Lunchbox power rankings. But the Yorkie has much more potential than many assume. Its power comes from how it impacts you, your team, and your enemy. The healing the Freddo gives you is garbage. 100 health for a heavy isn't much in a pinch, especially when it only gives 1 more health per second than the stock medigun. Heavy, just run to a health pack, come on man. On its own, you're not gonna tank shit with this. But the Crunchy's power comes from the health and tank ability it gives you access to, rather than what it gives you by itself. It's the synergy between the Kit Kat and other items that gives it its power. Under the effects of the Ferrero Rocher, the Gloves of Running Urgently drain now stops at 150, giving you more time at a workable amount of health if you get ambushed. 350 health puts you above double quickscopes, triple Diamondback crits, critical direct hit rockets, an entire lock and load clip, and critical pipes. Because the Cherry Ripe gives a boost to your base health rather than just healing you, it makes small and medium health packs give you 70 and 175 health, rather than the usual 60 and 150. The Arrow's health effects are also magnified by damage resistances. When spun up, the Brass Beast and Natasha now give you 385 effective health. The Fists of Steel now grant the Heavy an effective health of 490. And the Battalion's Backer, a level 3 sentry will take almost 5 full seconds to kill just you, while the rest of the enemy team has to do 460 non-critical damage, all without a medic even healing you. The Vaccinator will give you 385 effective health while being healed, and the Uber will give you 612 effective health without overheal. But using your teammates to make that extra health tankier isn't its only use. You can help the rest of your team as well. Many other analyses of the boost bar come to similar conclusions. It's only worth it if your team does not have a medic. However, this conclusion ignores how the extra base health makes up for some of the medic's weaknesses. The extra base health almost entirely negates the quick fix's overheal downside. 425 health means that your medic now gets the best of both worlds with their medigun. Similarly, the extra base health basically removes the Fists of Steel's overheal penalty, giving the Heavy 616 effective health when fully buffed, and giving the medic a much better damage sponge. Having a larger base health pool means that the Crusader's crossbow can basically overheal you at any range, letting your medic stay safe while you fight on. The Rockling Road also shares the quickest recharge time for any lunchbox item, letting you put out more fires and keep your medic alive. That said, don't expect the small health pack to be a get-out-of-jail-free card, and your team's pushers will greatly benefit from you being that much more tanky. Every inch of ground can be the difference in a push, and your extended life helps even if your team's medic is absent. But the impact of the Curly Whirly isn't limited to people you are friendly with. 4 seconds is a long time in Team Fortress 2. When using this item, you will have to quickly decide whether you can afford to stop to add more health. And that 4 seconds of snacking on a Kinder Surprise egg leaves you vulnerable. 2 soldiers. 2 pyros. To the most fearless Texan in recorded history. And to backstabs. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of backstabs. It feels great to punish a spy for trying to ambush you by brutally murdering them where they stand. With no visual cues to your added health and experience with other heavies in mind, the vast majority of players just won't think you have an extra 50 health on you. No one will expect you to be the #1 strongest man in the server. The Dalokhos Bar isn't a simple case of being a better or worse item than other lunchbox items. It's a complex, strategic weapon that at its best creates a one-man army, and at its worst makes you even slower and more vulnerable.